Good morning, people. Happy Friday. It's your man Joshua Pondexter coming to you with a quick topic about wealth transfer. Two major barriers to wealth transfer because no need for me to tell you how to make money, how to grow money, because you're already wealthy, right? So let's talk about some problems when you get ready to transfer your wealth to the next generation. Right. One of them is Medicaid spend down, and the other one is probate. That's the end of life, death. Medicaid spend down is when you have a medical emergency, need to go in a nursing home, or you might need uh, some skilled care at home. And Medicare has ran this 100-day course, and now you're going to have to initiate Medicaid. In the state of Illinois, uh, just on the average, that's $9,000 a month. So that could actually wreck a retirement account. After 2 years, um, all your cash is gone. Right? Don't live in states like um, New York and Texas where those dollars could be higher, $10,000, $15,000 a month. Medicaid spend down is a serious barrier to you transferring your estate to the next generation, right? We don't wish this on anyone, so this is why we advise you to eat an apple, walk around the block, and drink plenty of water, right? So that's some of the remedies to stay healthy. But if you find yourself in a situation where Medicaid must be initiated, they're coming after all your cash first, your CDs, your bank accounts, your retirement accounts, your stocks, your bonds, your mutual fund. They come to get that first, right? Before they go to other assets, right? Like property, second homes, and investment property and things of that nature. They're coming at that cash first. And they want you to spend down all of your assets to a certain amount, and this of course depends on if you're single or married, right? To go into the details of your particular state, or if you're single or married, holler at your boy, JoshuaPondexter.com. Avail yourself of a complimentary consultation about how to overcome these barriers, right? So we show our clients how to transfer a minimum of three-fourths of their wealth to the next generation if they become um, you know Medicaid able or need Medicaid to take care of their health. Right. The other one is probate. That's the end of life. That's where the courts take supervision of your assets, and you got a problem. In the great state of Illinois, where I live, that process is anywhere from 6 months to 24 months. It can cost anywhere to 15 to 20% of your estate, right? So if you got $1 million estate, it's going to take 150,000 to $200,000 to go to that. That's monies that could have went to the next generation. Don't live in Texas, right? The great state of Texas could take a minimum of 4 years to go through the probate process, right? So these are major impediments to your transfer of wealth. So what we do in our practice is we show individuals how uh, to plan for these inevitables, which one is death, right? Medicaid planning, we already gave you the secret to that is stay healthy, drink your coffee, stay hydrated. Can you see that? Drink your water, right? And walk around the block. That's Medicaid planning. But if you have not did any of that, you find yourself medically um, challenged at the end of life or anywhere in your life, you want to protect those assets for the next generation, right? So we have um, um, a process. My company, we're an estate planning and business advisory service, right? So We help you Medicaid planning, tax reduction strategy, avoiding probate, court, and attorney fees, how to avoid double taxation on IRS, 401ks, and pensions, right? The tax man cometh, right? And so we create these documents for our clients, a revocable living trust, right? It's like its own entity. It's like a box. You put all your stuff. You can put real estate. You can put businesses in it, which is the probatable matter, cars, boats, second homes. So it's a very powerful tool, and it's a private and confidential matter. No one needs to know what's in it, right? Then a memorandum of trust to show the trust exists. Give that to your heirs or to interacting with financial institutions and medical institutions. Show that your trust exists. Doable general power of attorney, right? Financial power of attorney. If you become incapacitated, who's going to pay your bills? Your husband? Your wife? Well, maybe, but they cannot interact with Social Security, pension, military pay if they don't have this powerful document on their spouse, right? Health care, right? Doable power of health. Who's going to say no? Don't have this nurse, this doctor come back in here into my spouse's room or until my partner's room, right? So this gives you medical power. Then, of course, we have a document called Medical Information Disclosure Authorization. Sad to say, the third leading cause of death in America is physician mistakes, doctor killing people in the hospital. So the last thing they want to do is give up those medical records. They want to hide behind the fees and HIPAA laws. This is a whole harmless letter. The living will, your right to die. The pourable will, right? So this is a very powerful tool in estate planning where, if you should pass away, instead of going to a protracted probate process, assets you didn't get in, they pour over, right? And then, of course, we create the transfer documents to transfer your real estate, your personal items, which is a probatable matter. Your watches, your jewelry, your fur coats, right? Bill of sale for general, right? So you got general stuff, your boats, your cars. If you have CDs, insurance, bank accounts, securities, we have a complete package for you, right? And we do this in all 50 states, people. So no matter where you are in the contiguous United States, we can do these services for you, right? So that's critical. That's important if you must do some planning now. And you want to do it early and often because with Medicaid, they have a 5-year look back period. So when you initiate Medicaid, they can look at your finance for, they can go 5 years back, right? And then Medicaid is so wicked. Well, I'm gonna say, well, yeah, they are. They are. The states have their own Medicaid recovery laws, right? Even after the 5-year look back for the federal government, if your spouse or your mom died owing that state $150,000, they can come after everything, life insurance policies, or the property, right? This is state level, right? Not the federal government. So, hey, it is something that you need competent advice, planning to avoid, right? So, with that said, people, this is 2 barriers to transfer wealth. So I'm not talking well, most of the people I know, you're rich, you live in America, you're rich, you're wealthy. So you need to know how to protect your assets. And then this planning, it protects you from Medicaid spend down and probate avoidance, but the estate planning is not about death. It is about living. So these strategies help you while you're alive, right? To protect you from lawsuit, judgment, liens, divorces, right? We live in the most litigious society ever exists. People will sue you when you have nothing, right? Should I get a prenup? Should I do this, right? Well, hey, why don't you just put your stuff in trust? You own it. You don't own it. And then you get married and start building from there. So This is very valuable planning. Take advantage of it. You can get an hour free consultation with your boy, JoshuaPondexter.com. Peace, love, enjoy your weekend. I know I will. Bye for now. Just